Dear all, good afternoon. Please allow me to give the floor to Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Foreign and European Affairs of the Republic of Slovenia, Tanja Fajon. Please, the floor is yours.
Thank you, and good afternoon. It's my honor to be today here. It's my first time to attend in the name of Slovenia as a member of Security Council this circle, especially on a very timely and important and urgent debate on the situation in Middle East. As regards the war in Gaza, if I may say so, we are extremely worried. The humanitarian, the dire crisis situation we are facing from day to day. Around 26,000 civilians, innocent civilians, 2/3 of women and children. From 7th of October, 1 Palestinian out of 100. It's unbearable high death toll. This has to stop. My message today is very clear. We need immediate ceasefire. We need it now. Enough is enough. Slovenia will continue all efforts to bring to peace in the region. And what is necessary urgently is to provide humanitarian assistance to people in need. There is starvation, there is lack of medicines, people are dying, and the situation is catastrophic from day to day. So immediate ceasefire now, this is crucial. Humanitarian aid to innocent civilians, release of hostages now, and a serious talk on a political solution. That means serious talk on a two-state solution, the only guarantee for the security of Israelis and Palestinians is a Palestinian state. The time is running out, the confidence is lacking. For that reason, international community has an amazing responsibility. It's our collective test on humanity. And the world has failed so far on humanity. So we have to act, and we have to act urgently. And I do expect that today's debate will be sincere, frank, and focused on the protection of life of innocent civilians on all sides. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Many of the European countries like England, Germany, France, and others, and the US, talked about the right of Israel to defend itself. Don't you see that it was like a green light to give Israel the right to go into this genocidal war against Palestinians? Thank you.
Military solution is never an answer. The war is never an answer. We just see an unbearable rise, the number of death toll. We need a political solution. We have to speak loud, and we have to require ceasefire. It is not only for humanitarian aid that is necessary, and I speak in the name of Slovenia. We'll support every effort that brings peace in the region. And for that reason, I do hope that international community is mature and responsible in that regard. Security Council has a very important role to play. It's about peace and security in the world, and that has to be our message, no matter who, but in the name of Slovenia, protection of civilians, innocent children and women is our collective responsibility, is our test of humanity.
Madam Minister. Thank you, Margaret Bashir with the Voice of America. Welcome to the Security Council. You may be called upon this year as a member of the Council to vote on full membership for Palestine. Is that something that Slovenia would consider supporting?
You said we may be, so once we'll have to decide, we'll decide collectively. So I cannot prejudge now, but I can say that the dialogue with all partners in the region is extremely important. And as I have a chance to speak with many ministers in the Middle East, including yesterday in Brussels with a minister from Israel and from Palestine, from Saudi, from Jordan, it's important that every solution that it comes engages in the first place people from the Arab world, but also Israelis. There is no other way to guarantee security for Israelis and Palestinians living side by side.
طلال حاج from Al Arabiya Network. Your position is not, it's a common position within the overall majority of the United Nations members. However, how do you feel the frustrations you must have when you listen to comments and statements by prominent Israeli leaders, from the Prime Minister to the War Cabinet, concerning the two-state solutions, concerning the length they intend to go on with the war in Gaza? The latest is 6 months. Before that, it was a year or 2 years. How are we going to convince them that the best way is to put an end to the killing and the bombing and achieve a real ceasefire in Gaza towards and move towards a two-state solution?
In diplomacy, there is no place for frustration. We have to be active, we have to be engaged, and as I said before, we have a collective responsibility at the end for the lives of people. And every day, as long as these wars go on, you see more and more frustration on both sides. You see people angry, you see people dying, you see frustration and lack of confidence. That is why also the window of opportunity might be narrowing down. That is why I said at the beginning, we need ceasefire now, and we need conditions to start working seriously and concretely for a peace plan, peace conference that we support, that brings everyone together, and serious talks on a two-state solution and a recognition of Palestinian state. It's not much time, but we have to act now. Thank you.